All right, ladies, I want you to remember distance is your friend when someone has made the intention to advance you and to potentially harm you, and you have to deter that threat or get out of that situation. And all we can rely on, if we don't have a weapon of some sort or a less than lethal object to deter, is rely on our striking ability. So what you can do is remember that we want to create that distance. We're not trying to win an MMA fight or any type of fight. We just want to get out of that situation or stop that individual from advancing forward, and remembering that you're not an easy target, and take that business elsewhere, right? So my daughter is going to demonstrate some open palm strikes that I've taught her that she could use in a real life event, again, to keep that distance and ultimately deter that threat. So we have our open palm strikes. And in this case, we're targeting the facial feature. So we have our nose pushing up, we have the chin. Again, anything that's going to cause that individual to think twice. And if that individual decides to continue advancing forward, we may have to revert to some open palm strikes and then go to some secondary strikes, and it'll look something like this. And again, we want to get that distance. And then once that distance is created and we're able to break contact, we always want to keep our eye on that potential threat, but we want to get out of that situation using like verbal commands to kind of deter, asking for help, or again, creating attention so that we could potentially get some help. And these are ways that we could, again, remain safe, but also have the ability to defend ourselves or get out of a tense situation should the situation call for us to revert to some type of striking. And again, this is when that individual has made that decision to cross that boundary, that red line as we call it, where it forces you to take action. And I want you to remember that once that line has been crossed, you are in a fight, you are in a battle, and you have to win the battle at all costs. So something to think about. Stay safe, and I'll see you downrange.